about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.
We're back, baby. We're back. Oh my gosh. Precariously perching the camera in the car. Hello! Surprise! This is gonna be my new catchphrase. Surprise! I'm in Disney World, Orlando, Florida. Actually, more specifically, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. I'm in Disney World for the 2021 Wine Dine race weekend. I've signed up for this when they opened it up over the summer. I think they waited later than they usually do because of the pandemic. Nobody was sure this was going to happen. I signed up over the summer. I was like, no, I'm just going to go for it. And I'm here. And I can't believe it. I actually didn't even book my airfare and my car and all of that until about 2 weeks ago because I was just not certain it was going to happen. But it's happening. And I'm here, and I'm doing for the first time ever the 2-course challenge. And I'll talk more about this later, but I'm doing the 10K on Saturday, the half marathon on Sunday. I'm super pumped. I had signed up for the 2020 2-course challenge, and the sign up must have been well before. Or was it during the pandemic when we, at the very beginning, when everybody's like, oh, it'll just be 2 months. Remember that? I think that might have been it. But, obviously that was canceled. It's my first time running. I have to look it up, but it's been at least, I want to say, Charlotte's almost 7 years at least. And I'm just so thrilled to be back. And I'm going to be talking way more about this, but actually, if you can tell, I'm in Florida. I'm still wearing my fleece. I got off the plane from Chicago where it was 28 degrees this morning, onto the plane, off the plane, into the car, and I'm here at the Expo, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get it done. I'm really hyped, can you tell? I promise I'm not on drugs. I'm just really, really jazzed. So I think I'm going to take my fleece off. It's actually pretty balmy here. It's 72 and not very humid. If it stays this temperature for the weekend, that would be awesome. Because it'll be cooler in the morning and the races start at 5 a.m. You have to get up at 2 in the morning to get on we'll go over everything. We'll go over it all. But let's go in the Expo. Let's get our stuff. I've got my mask. I've got my Lifesaver fanny pack, which I swear by. I think they don't call it that anymore because we're not in the 80s, but it's a similar concept. I don't even think I need my sunglasses. I'm gonna go get my stuff. I'm gonna film some stuff for you. We're gonna have a time of it. Let's go. Looking pretty familiar. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. So if you've never seen this before, this is the ESPN Wide World of Sports. That's where the merchandise is. I'm gonna go get my stuff first, my bib and all the things I actually really need, and then we'll go do a little browsing. How exciting.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts.
That was a little anticlimactic, being honest. It was a lot less than I remembered at the Expo. There weren't any of the race medal display booths that I remember and I've purchased before. I don't know. It was fine. I got some Body Glide because I forgot to bring that. And I don't know. I'll show you what I got a little bit, but I bought a couple things from the merchandise. I got an email from my hotel that my room is ready. I'm actually staying at the Holiday Inn in downtown. It's not downtown Disney anymore. Disney Springs tonight because I kind of added this day last minute and I wanted to be around Disney Springs anyway to do do some Christmas shopping and eat some yummy things that are new. Really can't wait to go to Gideon's Bakery. Well, we'll go together. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go check into the hotel because I can walk to Disney Springs from there and see what the rest of the day brings us. Hi, I made it to my room. This is really nice. I like it a lot. I've always liked Holiday Inns. Stayed at many over the years. I'm gonna turn on some lights. I'm gonna give you the quick tour. Ooh, brightness. Bathroom actually has a tub, which is, I might take a bath tonight. That actually sounds good. And it's very spacey. Big closet right here. That's the door. I'm on the 14th floor, which is the highest floor in the tower. It's just lovely. Look at this huge bed. Plenty of room for me to do my yoga. Fridge, a microwave. That's good to know. I don't know why I'm talking like this. And then look, you guys. Wait, look at this. Huge patio. How cool is that? Really don't need sunglasses because it's not super sunny. I thought I'd just do a really quick overview of things I bought. So first of all, I showed you my bib already. I'll show you again. This is the 2-course challenge bib. So I wear them for both days. They leave me safety pins. I hope they're in that bag somewhere, or I'll be very sad. And then with the race registration, you get shirts for each race plus the 2-course challenge. So this is the 2-course challenge long sleeve athletic top. I don't know what they call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. The half marathon. Cute. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what it's called. Brain. I am starving. I ate breakfast at 6 a.m. Chicago time, which would be what, 7 a.m. here, and it's going on 4, so I need to get some food. And then the 10K with the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And then the only things that I bought, the only thing I bought at the Expo was this body glide for my feet. And at the runDisney merchandise, I bought this cute pin. I don't usually buy the pins, but it was so cute. It's like a mini medal. I had to get it. And then, oh, it's around my waist. I'm not sure. I feel like they only had the extra small left in these, and these are massive, but I remember the sleeves being really short and the extra small, but I really liked it. And it says 2021, and it says every mile is magic, and it's the runDisney Spirit jersey. Super cute. Okay, and then I didn't tell you this. I went to Walmart. This was always in my plan. I just forgot to mention it. Because I knew I wanted to get some inexpensive ponchos because I happen to be out at home, and some food and things. It's just a lot less expensive. It's been a Disney thing I've been doing for a long time. Go to Walmart or Target or something and you just get snacks and things. Water especially. I got a big jug of water. This hotel gives you 2 water bottles, and I have my full Hydro Flask, so I think that'll be fine for overnight. But then I bought a huge jug of like a gallon or 2 gallon, I don't even know, a big thing of ice breaker, just spring water. My favorite Go Macro bars, that wasn't in my plan, but I saw it and it was a good price, and I was like, okay. Bananas, this is kind of all race related food. I didn't really buy any snacks. Uncrustables. I like to have a little something in my stomach because it's a real long time between when you get on the bus at like 3 a.m. and when you're done with the race at, I don't know, 8, 9, I don't even know. Depends how long it takes me to get through it. That's a real long time and you're doing a lot of exercise, so I like to eat a little something before. And I saw this and I was like, yes. All the peanut butter, please. And I can't take the Uncrustables home, but I can take everything else home. And I got some gum for the race, and I bought my kids a couple of things there. For summer camp they need tote bags and they destroy them every year, so I saw these. They were $6 and they have a zipper and they're actually really nice, so it's like, hey, I'm gonna get them. I have a lot of room in my suitcase, like I said, because I'm planning on doing some holiday shopping. And then I got them some things. I just planned our first post, hopefully, pandemic trip, I know we're still in the pandemic, but you know, it's the first family trip where I'm taking the kids to Disney World, just me for the first time. Next year, I just booked it. I'm so excited. And they had some little autograph things. And I might get them, I don't know if I will use these on the trip or give these to them beforehand for them to like play with. But they were only $2 each item. So I got them little autograph books and pens. Because they like to they know we're going. They know they have to get their shots and then we're gonna go, you know, their COVID vaccines. These ponchos, 87 cents each. It's supposed to rain a little bit. They're just so small and light and easy. And especially for the race on Saturday for the 10K. I could not find these at home. I thought I had them in my stash and I didn't, so I bought a box of these. They're good to have. I usually throw one or two in my pocket when I'm running that distance, or at least I'm going to. And then I bought a sweater. So the thing with Disney is you can bring, you know, layers that when you're standing at the start line for like at least an hour, probably more. And sometimes it's a little chilly. I think Sunday is supposed to be in the 50s. So it might be warm enough, it might not. You want to stay warm before you're going to be expending that much energy. And I'm not worried about Saturday. It's supposed to be like 68 at that time of day, and I think I'll be fine. And I can just wear a poncho, you know, because it's supposed to be a little drizzly. But Sunday is supposed to be cold, so when you peel off layers, they just donate whatever clothes that you leave on the course to local shelters. And I just took all my stuff to the Goodwill, so I didn't have like stuff that I was already planning on giving away, which is one good way. I spent $7 on this men's sweatshirt. If I don't use it this race, I will take it home and save it for the next one. And those are the things I bought. So I'm just gonna really quickly get myself together and I'm gonna go walk over to downtown Disney. I'm so hungry, so first objective is to eat, and then I'm gonna go to World of Disney. I'm so excited, and see what I can get for my precious little ones. All right, let's go. I don't wear cute outfits, let's just say that, but I'm often asked what I'm wearing. I don't know why. This is not cute, but this shirt is cute. I've had this for years. It says, meet me at my happy, that's awkward. Meet me at my happy place. I have my, this is the best little pouch, I love it. The Lululemon thing. If you're gonna take any recommendation from me on something to purchase, like, obviously not the outfit, but this bag is worth it. I used it every day. It's my everyday bag at home, unless the kids and I are doing like a day outing, and then I bring my bigger bag with more stuff that's like for them. But I use it every day, and it's great on trips. It's great for travel. This shirt was from Etsy a long time ago. If I can dig up that link, if it still exists, I'll find it for you. I just got these jeans. These feel like very 7th grade Gen jeans, and I'm really liking them. They're from Old Navy. Hoodie, because it's borderline, maybe slightly chilly, I don't know. And then I only brought one pair of shoes. Don't yell at me, runners. This is one pair of shoes I'm wearing for everything this weekend, but they're my Ultras, and I love them. I've got my Air Queen mask. This is my favorite to travel with, or wear to like shows or concerts or anything like where I'm going to be wearing a mask for a long time. They're a bit more expensive, but they're really, really high quality. I actually think it was a recommendation from Christina Brawley, who is a YouTuber but also an anesthesiologist, and I appreciate her opinion. So I'm starving. I'm just letting my phone charge for like another minute. We're gonna go to downtown Disney. I'm just gonna bring my phone as my camera because I've been experimenting with that more. The phone quality, the camera quality on the phone is just like out of sight. I do need to move my car because I parked way too far away from where my room actually is located. And then we're gonna walk over. And I'm so excited. It's 10 minutes, she said, to walk, the nice lady at the front desk. Yay! I'm so hungry. I know there's, I'm just gonna get like a quick service thing, but there's food trucks now, and I haven't been back in 2.5 years, so we'll see what's there. How convenient. There's a walkway to just walk right over. That took like 6 minutes.
Now looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we waited.
open for like 40 minutes and I'm really hungry. So, it's the best. I decided to just try to see if Morimoto was available, and they have plenty of room for the sushi. So I ordered. I didn't think I was gonna get to eat here because I just didn't think to like make dinner reservations, and they're all booked up, but they sat me right away. I'm pretty excited. Well, it got infinitely more crowded, like a lot more crowded. Once I stepped out of the restaurant, Disney Springs was like packed. But that's usually the case around dinner time. I actually thought it was kind of less crowded than normal when I was initially walking around. I did go into World of Disney. It was kind of a zoo. I saw a couple things and I might get for the kids, but I decided to wait. I'm gonna go back in the morning to get these ridiculous baked treats that I've just been, you know, thinking about for a long time. And I'm finally here. That was an epic dinner. I was not anticipating being able to sit down at Morimoto. That's probably, it's one of my top 3 favorite restaurants in all of Disney World, anywhere here. And that was just such a treat. And I went all out and I got myself a really nice meal, and I'm so glad I did because it just felt like a celebration, and this whole afternoon has felt that way. I'll talk about this more maybe later, but I wasn't sure. This is the first time I'm coming here solo, and there's just a lot built into that, but so far it's just felt very celebratory, so cheers to that. So I bought a couple of bath bombs at Basin. I was delighted that they're still there. And I bought myself a fancy brownie at Erin McKenna's Bakery, which, if you're not familiar, is a plant-based bakery. It's a nice treat. And you can see where the rest of my day is going. I'm almost back at the hotel now. I'm gonna go have my bath and my brownie and I'm trying to get in bed early, because just to get in the habit of early to bed, early to rise for these races. But I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on the first glimpse of Disney World, and I will see you tomorrow. Non-fashion Disney outfit of the day. Number two. I've had this shirt for many, many years. It's by PLM Designs. I have their pullover, which I wear a lot actually too. I only ever wear this at Disney World. It's cute. We'll go with it. I'm wearing hiking pants because you could take the girl off the mountain, but you can't take the mountain off the girl. That didn't quite work. It's real rainy out. Let me show you. I'm just packing up here. I'm gonna put everything in my car now, and I'm gonna head to downtown Disney. It's raining cats and dogs. Wow, it's really raining a lot. I'm kind of hoping the line at Gideon's won't be that long, because it's just not nice out, and who wants to wait outside in this except for a crazy person who hasn't been to Disney World and has been ogling these cookies for so long. But there's a Starbucks right there, and it's early. They don't open till 10. I've been told it's best to start lining up at 9. It's like 8:25 now, so I feel like by the time I get everything in the car, get myself there, there's a Starbucks right there. I'm gonna get a Starbucks so I have something warm to sip on while I'm in line. You know what, I might throw one of those ponchos in my fanny pack too. I have my raincoat. I've had a pretty flexible day. I've been to the Expo. This is just kind of a bonus day. I was gonna go to Magic Kingdom, but I might see if maybe I'll do that later. Like late afternoon, if it lets up a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm changing hotels today. I'm staying at the Yacht Club for the remainder of my stay, which I'm very much looking forward to. I've stayed at the Beach Club a bunch of times, but never the Yacht Club. They're connected. They're virtually the same thing. And I picked that one because you can walk to Epcot, and it's the Food and Wine Festival, and that's kind of my plan for eating for the next couple of days, is to eat my way around the world. But yeah, that's what's happening. I've been up for a few hours. I did some yoga, I did my morning things, and just had a nice morning. I took a shower and packed up, and let's go get sopping wet and get some gigantic cookies. My rain solution. Why? Is that a really strange looking pregnancy you're having, or your fanny pack? Chances of me getting back here anytime soon are pretty remote. I got both the pumpkin chai and the peanut butter cold brew. Judge me not. Alright, I just had a sip of the pumpkin chai, the peanut butter cold brew. Real good. Look at that line. I was second in the store, man. Thanks to the rain. Got very wet, but delicious. I'm excited. It's all about the experience, right? It's the anticipation, the hype. I've been thinking about this for like months. And it lived up to it. It was so cool, and I wish I could have spent more time, but they try to funnel people through pretty quickly. But I took some, I don't know what I got. I took some footage. It was just so cool. It was such a mood. And I totally could have driven the 30 minutes to the other Gideons, and apparently there's very little wait at that one, but I wanted the Disney experience, you know, so. I'm real wet. I think I'm gonna try to find a place to be drier for a minute. Holy moly. Oh, it is wet out there. I am sopping. This part of me, from head to waist, is completely bone dry. Arc'teryx for the win. I mean, any raincoat would do just fine. So I had to put my hat on. The hat brim is sopping. But my legs, it's like a driving rain. So my legs, I mean, I'm actually really glad I wore my trail pants because I know they will dry quickly, but I'm sopped. I'm sopping wet. Like, I could wring out the bottom of my pants right now and produce like half a cup of water. You guys, I'm having the best time. I know this might not look ideal, but it's just like, this is the reason I added in this extra day, was to get to Gideon's. I wanted to check out Everglades, the donut place. Those donuts are like, whoa. And I bought all this sugar stuff, and I'm like, I can't eat it. But I bought it. I had those 2 drinks, can you tell? I'm like super caffeinated. I haven't been drinking coffee lately. So I'm not used to, this is kind of awkward. I just keep my bag on while I drive? Yeah. I had a coffee, like a full-strength coffee. And by the way, they make those drinks with oat milk, which is exciting. I had the chai and the coffee, and I'm like, woo! It's like a little speedy. But anyway, I had so much fun. It's kind of, the rain kind of adds to the adventure. And I was just thinking on the walk back to the Holiday Inn here to get my car, I was just thinking of all the times that I don't have my rain pants. Like, today would have been perfect for them, but I always think to bring them on the trail, on those kinds of adventures. I didn't think to bring them to Disney, but they would have been perfect for today. So, I'm going to show you all the stuff later, because it's just, I don't even know how I'm going to get this stuff into the hotel. I can't check until 3. It's going on 11. This is what I'm thinking. Like, I lingered at the movie theater for a second. I was thinking I could go see a movie, but I don't know. Let's check on the, is it supposed to rain all like this at this rate? I moved around the icons on my home screen, and now I keep opening the wrong thing. I reorganized, which I don't do very often. Oh, it's supposed to let up this afternoon. Yeah, maybe I do want to go to a movie. I was thinking, I'm already sopping wet. I already have to like dry out my shoes with a hairdryer later. I might as well go to Disney now. I mean, to Magic Kingdom. I was thinking Magic Kingdom is like Disney World. But looking at this rain, it's just going to be pretty intense. And to go in the evening, I think makes more sense, because it might lighten up a little bit. Alright, back to the movie plan. I'm going to think about this, and then I'll get back to you. But I just wanted to... Yes, I'm highly caffeinated, but I'm also just really happy. And I didn't really know if I was going to be really happy here, because there's just a lot of personal history tied into this place. I've never done this alone. Like, out of all the places I've traveled solo thus far, I was nervous about renting the car in Italy, but I was not nervous about flying or being in Italy by myself. I was kind of, like, uncertain about being at Disney World by myself, but so far, I'm having the best time. And I think it's just, like, to consider it from an outside perspective, having it always been, like, a place to go as a couple or a place to go as a family, it feels a little weird. Like, if I'm being a human, judgmental human, I'm like, it's a little weird. Like, I don't judge people going to Disney solo, but I judge myself. I'm like, that's like a weird place to go by yourself. For me. And I don't get judgy like that with myself or any other place. But this one. And I'm just, my experience in the last, I've been here, like 24 hours now, is just blowing that completely out of the water. And I'm just enjoying. I think there's a lot to be said for doing Disney solo. And I'm really intrigued in kind of exploring that further. I'm here for a purpose. I think that's the only reason I'm here solo is because it's for the race, right? It's for the races. I wonder about spending time at a place that you, like, I'm going to say you, but I mean me, that I think I shouldn't be at solo just for the sake of doing it and seeing how it is, like without judgment, without expectations, to just let myself experience it. And maybe it works out like it is so far, or maybe it's horrible and I hate it. Letting myself experience those things is the only way I'm going to find out about them. Being judgmental about it in advance and being like, oh, I can't do that, and never doing it, I'm never going to know unless I do it, right? I don't know if any of this makes sense, but that's what I've been thinking about this morning, and I'm just so happy that I pushed myself to do this, because like I said, I think I said this yesterday, up until 2 weeks ago, I really wasn't sure I was coming at all. I hadn't booked my plane ticket, and I kept thinking it was like, oh, I'm not sure about the COVID situation, but the COVID situation is just fine here. You wear your mask when you're around other people, and that's just what you do, and that's what I plan to do even when running. Like, I'm not concerned about it. I'm taking the proper precautions that seem proper to me in my situation, and I'm just not concerned about it. But that was kind of an excuse I was using for myself. I think the real reason I was hemming and hawing over going was because I was feeling judgmental about myself being solo in Disney World. Gotta do the things. You gotta do the things that make you nervous, especially like the things that make you question, because it's in doing them that you find out, hey, this is for me, or hey, this really isn't, or hey, it was okay, but I don't need to do it again. Like, that's how you find it out. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can go see a movie just to like be inside and dry out. I haven't been to the movies in legitimately 2 years, so that might be kind of fun. Just spend some time in a place where I can be inside for a chunk of time before I can check into my hotel, and then take myself to Magic Kingdom this evening. I really want to go to Casey's and get a plant-based hot dog. I'm excited about that. So we'll see if that pans out. If not, it's no biggie. Maybe I'll just chill in the hotel for the whole day. I don't know. I like this. I've never come to Disney World without like a very regimented plan. First we're going to do this, and these are our rides we have lined up, and these are our dining reservations, and this and this and this. Zero plans. I knew I wanted to go to Gideon's. I was like, we'll see how it goes. Gonna do the races. We'll see how that goes. But everything else is just like, well, whatever you feel like. It is liberating. And there's something to be said for having a set schedule, especially when you're with kids who want to do a certain amount of rides and want to make sure they see their favorite characters and go to their favorite restaurants. Like, yes, but it's just liberating to do this way. just for me. I'm enjoying myself, if you can't tell. Hello! It's been a while since I touched base with you. I went to see a movie. It was an actual deluge. And there was just no way I could walk around Magic Kingdom. Like sheets of water coming out of the sky. So I went to see The Eternals. I enjoyed it. I could understand it might not be everybody's cup of tea. And then when I got out of the movie, my room was ready. So here I am. And I'm staying at the Yacht Club, like I said. My mind has just been blown because I unlocked the door to my room with my phone. I don't know why. I've never done that before in any hotel. But I wanted to give you a tour. Can you tell it's a rainy day? I am sopping wet, but let's have the tour. Let me turn some lights on and we'll have the tour. I'm in room 5143, which by the looks of it coming off the elevator used to be the concierge level. They don't offer the concierge, I don't think, with COVID anymore. But, I'm at the very front door. You walk in, you see all my stuff. And then you have your little mini, it's not really a mini bar, isn't it just like a regular fridge? Yeah, that's where I'll put my Uncrustable sandwiches and all my snacks. Got a little Keurig, which is nice. Look, Disney World has their own K-Cups for the 50th anniversary. Say what? So you walk down here, I've got the bathroom. I'm mildly disappointed there's no tub, but I'm just not gonna complain because there's no point in complaining when I'm in the most beautiful room, in the most magical place on earth. They even give you mouthwash. How exciting. It's a really lovely bathroom. There's this wall of, it's like a wardrobe, right? Oh yay, I am glad there's a robe because I feel like that's gonna be really handy since I'm sopping wet. And then there's the room. Just lovely. Temperature was set to 65. This was a little brisk for me, so I just turn it up. You can feel the heat on already. And this, once again, I mean, this is the most exciting part. Wait till you see, oh my God, there's people swimming in this weather. Wait till you see this view. Look at this. I think it's letting up a little bit. I'm gonna dry it off a bit. And then I think I'm gonna go to the Magic Kingdom because I'm here and this is my chance to go. But look, you can see I'll try to zoom in. You can see the new Skyliner. It's probably gonna be too I see it. I'm trying to hold the camera still, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job. Talk about the mood lighting though. So I'm gonna take a little time and unpack and try to dry out my shoes a little bit. I know they're just gonna get wet again, but they're soaked. And see if I think I'm gonna head to the Magic Kingdom. I'm not 100% sure. I'll take you too if I go. If I don't, I'll let you know what I get up to. Okay, I'm all unpacked and I thought I would show you what I bought today. I bought this shirt. Didn't have any, I don't know. I just saw it in the window and I was like, I need to have that shirt. It's a t-shirt, it's cute. And I saw a couple of things at World of Disney that might be souvenirs I want to get for my kids. I just want to go to, I don't know, is Disney Gears in Epcot still open? That was always my favorite place to shop for the kids. So I want to check there. I can always go to Disney Springs on my way to the airport on Sunday. And then the rest of the stuff is from Gideon's, which I have actually no desire to eat. Funny enough, being like the biggest sweet tooth sugar addict on the planet, I'm just like a little overwhelmed by it. I bought this candle because how cute. It smells really good. It smells really sweet. And I bought the matching sticker. I'm not really sure why. I just really like the cat with the wings. I just thought it was cute. This is the menu, by the way. Isn't that cute? I bought 2 cookies. I got their special cookie. Okay, so their current cookie is the chocolate churro cookie in honor of Day of the Dead. And then I got the cookies and, oops, can't see it, cookies and cream cookie. These are massive. I'm kind of thinking maybe I might wrap them up and bring them home. I don't know if they'll still be good, but for my kids, I might do that. I might just taste them. They're huge. We've got our Gideon's cookies. I already forgot what they're called. Cookies and cream and something churro. I'm not sure. And we're gonna cut them open and see what they look like. Let's see what they look like. Whoa! I thought it would be light on the inside, but it's chocolate. Okay. I want to cut the other one just to see before we commit. And let's cut this one. Whoa! Look at that!
With the glitter on it.
Yeah, it might be cinnamony.
It's good.
Do you like it? We're just taking little bites to try and to see if we really like them, and I'm gonna have more. Ooh, that's the cookies and cream one. Is that good?
I love both of them.
Oh. I also got a piece of cake, which I really probably shouldn't eat because it'll give me a horrible stomach ache with all that buttercream. But I was like there, and I just got swept up in the moment. I got the Andes mint cake, which made like a hole in the head. I might just have a bite, to be honest. I know that seems really wasteful. I just really wanted to try these things, and I don't know. I don't even want to eat them, which is kind of blowing my mind. I also only have eaten coffee, chai, and popcorn today, so I need a real meal. So here's the situation. It's pouring. Sopping wet pouring. Pouring rain. Can I say it a few more times? It's pouring. And yeah, I don't really want to go out in this again. While I do have a strong desire to go to the Magic Kingdom, really just to see the castle, and I really wanted to go to Casey's to get like one of their plant-based sausages, but you know what? That's just not gonna work today. My feet, like they've just been wet all day, and I'm very mindful now that I'm running starting tomorrow. I'm gonna be running 6 miles and change tomorrow, and I don't want to create like any more blisters or anything from like walking around more in wet shoes. My feet are already like, I have calluses from running. They're already very soft, and I know that from experience that they can turn into blisters very quickly when they're that soft. So I'm going to let my feet dry out. I'm gonna let my shoes dry out, and I'm gonna just take it easy. And I think I'm just going to stay here. So what I did was, all the restaurants here are all booked up, and I knew they would be. But I didn't realize that you could place a mobile order to go. So Ale and Compass, which is a restaurant located in the Yacht Club, has a mobile to go thing. And so I ordered myself a very nice, moderately healthy pre-race meal, which is shocking because I was gonna have like a plant-based sausage and fries for dinner. But I got their protein bowl. It's their plant-based protein bowl. I'll show it to you when it comes. And I got some shrimp just to like amp up the protein a little bit. Shrimp on the side. So it's quinoa and sweet potato and veggies and plant-based sausage, and I'll have some shrimp too. And I'm just gonna go pick it up and bring it back and eat it here and just kind of hunker down. It's not nice out. I have a very early morning. I don't actually know what time I have to get up for the race or anything. I need to sort out all those details and just take it easy, get myself organized, and try to get to sleep as early as possible. Like, I thought I would be a little bummed because I really did want to go to the Magic Kingdom just to see the castle, but I'm not bummed at all. I feel like this is what is probably the better option anyway than running around more. Especially, I mean, I looked at the radar and I thought I was supposed to slow down the rain, but it's looking like it's gonna be steady for the next couple of hours, and I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna try to dry out my shoes with the hairdryer and get myself all snuggled in. I have about an hour and a half before my food's even ready. That's just how long it takes for the mobile order. And that's fine. I'll just hang out, watch some videos, just relax, and I'll show you when I get my order. Alright, so here's my order. The quinoa plant-based sausage protein bowl, my shrimp. It's a little bit highway robbery what they charge you for those shrimp that are very tiny, but it's Disney, and I'm just happy to have a really nice meal. This feels like the right choice. I'm going to sit down and eat this and watch some stuff and pack it in early because I have a very early morning. I think I'm going to be in a bit of a rush and a little bit of a fog in the morning because these are my alarms. Setting 4 of them so I don't miss any. I'm trying to get down to the lobby at 3 to go get the buses. I've got everything laid out. My outfit, my bib and safety pins, socks, and anything I might carry with me. Kind of depends on how I feel when I wake up. Mask, of course, for transportation and to wait in the corral. Hat, gloves if it's chilly. Haven't decided if I'm gonna wear that shirt or not. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm trying to get 5 hours of sleep if possible. I'm really excited, so I don't know, but that's what I've got, my plan here. All right, well, ready or not, it's 2:50. I'm gonna go down. 2:50 in the morning. I decided to wear the race shirt. I don't really mind if I lose it, to be honest. I don't tend to keep them. I don't know why. Is that like sacrilege? But I've got just a Peloton tank underneath that I like a lot. Representing Peloton, of course. Here we go.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Look at that tiny little guy. He's 13 years old. That's the
I did it! It's so dark in here, you can't even, hold on. Oh my gosh, it just walked in the door and I was like, I gotta film right away. I am so proud of myself. I don't know if the time has registered and I didn't track it personally. And I didn't even look at my watch to see. I think it was close to 5:30 by the time I crossed the start line. And I was on the bus at like 6:45, 6:50. But there's some time in, I don't know. I'll give you guys all the stats later, but I'm so freaking proud of myself. I don't even believe I just did that. I've never run a 10K. I've run a half marathon several times, but I've never run a 10K, and I ran pretty much the whole thing. I walked through the 3 the water stands, but not even for like a full minute. I just walked to drink the water. And then I walked a little bit in the last mile because I could feel my calves seizing up and I didn't want to hurt myself. But I haven't run like straight through anything in well over a year. I've been doing walk run. And I didn't have any plans to, I just got swept up in the adrenaline. I mean, if you've ever run a race, and especially if you've ever run a runDisney race, it's just the whole vibe. And it was just great. And it felt really good. And I feel really good right now. I feel my calves for sure. But my knees are holding up. And the thing that I injured seems okay. I bought this like intense thing that my physical therapist recommended called a Theragun that I'm going to use today, and I'm going to do all my like post-race stuff, but I'm like sopping wet and freezing, and I think that my best bet is to take a nice shower, warm up, put on some nice warm dry clothes, then stretch, then roll out, then legs up the wall, and then I'm going to probably go to Epcot because I want coffee that's not the coffee at this resort, and unless I'm like tired by then. But I don't know, I feel good. It's just after 7 now. I don't think it opens for, by the time I'm done all that, it'll be a couple hours from now anyway, but I'm just like, yay. And I'm thinking too, like run with the adrenaline high while it lasts, and then do like all of my doing stuff while I have energy this morning if I'm still feeling good, and then really take it easy the rest of the day. Just to recap really quick what the weather was like. Course was great. We ran through a little bit of Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and my favorite part was running by Spaceship Earth. And they have all these great lights on it, I think for the 50th, and it's just so cool. That was definitely, and passing all the mile markers, I got like such a surge of energy passing all the mile markers, which was fun. When I stepped out of my hotel room onto my balcony this morning to check the weather, my watch read 66 degrees, and it felt a little humid and a little good, and it didn't seem that windy, and it didn't seem to be precipitating. By the time I got to the start line, the temperature reading on my watch was 54 degrees. It felt like there was very little humidity, the wind was howling, and it was like really, really misty, borderline rain. So I'm sure it was actually, with wind chill, probably colder than 54. I was shaking. Do you hear my stomach? I was shaking. But I warmed up real quick. I actually left this race tech on the whole time. I even put, like, I changed my bib to be on the outside instead of the underside. I am soaked through though, and it's not from sweat. I am definitely sweaty too, but I am just soaked from the weather. So I think it's important I get out of these wet clothes and do all my post-race stuff to try to keep my body in good shape for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be a bit more diligent tomorrow about forcing myself to walk a bit more, because I'm just not gonna make it 13.1 miles. I'm just not gonna make it that far, 13.1 miles, if I let myself get swept up into the adrenaline for the first 6 miles. I will hurt myself. So I'm gonna have to force myself to walk tomorrow, but I just let myself go with it today, and it was so fun, and I'm jazzed. So I am going to pop in the shower, do all those things I just told you I'm gonna do like 18 times already, and I'll get you on the flip side. Should we see what snacks they gave us this year? Oh, tortilla chips. Yes. And cheese. Can't eat that, but that's okay. Goldfish graham crackers. Never heard of that. And sunflower seeds. And a banana. Standard. It's just after 10. I did all the things I said I was gonna do. I'm feeling okay. I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna venture out. And I think I might just see, this is not flattering light. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna see what breakfast options they have in the hotel, because I don't wanna be walking around Epcot for like an hour looking for something. I need to fuel now. I did have the banana and some of the peanut butter I bought, and the chips, because I needed some salt. But here's another uneventful. Follow me for Disney fashion advice. Do not follow me for that. But this is that hoodie. It's not a hoodie. It's just a pullover I was telling you about from PLM Designs. Cute. I've had it for many years. Hiking pants again, because like I said yesterday, you can take the girl off the mountain, but you can't take the mountain out of the girl. And then this shirt, just awkward kind of showing you, I've had forever. I want to say I've had it for at least a decade. If not longer. I can't. Somebody will tell me if I bought it in one of my previous videos and shared it, but I've had it for a long time. So yeah, let's go. Bounty bowl for the bounty. Couldn't help myself. Here's the Yacht Club if you haven't seen it, and it is located on the boardwalk. And if you keep walking this way, past the Beach Club, you can get to Epcot via World Showcase entrance. I'm not saying that's Epcot Center, so I guess it's still some Hollywood Studios. I really don't know much about that, but I'm sure it's how it works. That's neat. Just ate a full meal. There's something about Epcot makes me want to eat again. Anybody else?
It goes all upside down.
So that looks new. I'm so behind on what's happening. Oh look! I'm so behind on what's happening with Disney. Disney World, but I can't wait to bring my kids back and do all the things. Much of this is barricaded off and under construction. I'm a little... Is Mouse Gears not open? Is there no big Starbucks? What's happening here? I kind of noticed it when I was running this morning, but I was focusing on running. I didn't really notice that they cut off so much of the entrance. I wonder what they're doing. Apparently, it's a good place to Mouse Gears. I got my first peppermint mocha of the season here at Epcot with oat milk, of course. I look like a mess because it was just really windy, kind of like this morning. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I'm coming back this evening, and I'll talk more about that later. It just got like super crowded, so I kind of wanted to go in there and look for a hat. But I'm gonna head back to the room and just rest. I got kind of tired. Good morning. It's 2:11 in the morning. I realized I didn't film like pretty much anything at all. After I last checked in with you yesterday, I just kind of crashed, to be honest. I was really tired and I got a lot more sleep, and with daylight savings, that also was like fall back tonight. Got another extra hour, and I think I just really needed some quiet and to rest. And it's half day and my legs are so tired and really, really stiff. So I'm gonna make sure I take it really easy today. I have no need for speed. I just want to make it through to the finish without injuring myself. That's my goal. Get that medal, get 2 medals, Challenger medal, without injuring myself. So lots more walking today. I'm forcing it for sure. And yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna show you my race day outfit today. It's cool again. So I think I'm pretty much wearing the same thing, just a clean version. So again, I'm wearing the race tech for the race. It's the half marathon one. I love this movie. The Emperor's New Groove, I thought of the name. And I've got Peloton leggings on and my Lululemon running hat. And I do have a tank on underneath in case I get warm. But yeah, that's it otherwise. And let's see, what am I bringing? I'm bringing the same things as yesterday, except this time, I haven't decided if I'm bringing these actually, because they do have honey stingers at mile 8. You know what, I think I'm not gonna bring them. I am gonna bring my gloves, I am gonna wear that sweatshirt I bought, and I'm going to bring my Mylar that I got yesterday, so I'm as warm as possible, because the buses leave a half an hour earlier today. And I'm really hoping my headphones make it. But I have my tripod balancing on my travel foam roller. So I think we're just gonna have to deal with the crookedness, because otherwise I don't want it to fall over. It's 9:22. I just walked in the door. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this one. I love this. My kids are gonna love this. Ooh! I got that. I got it. That was a good catch, right? I feel like it's gonna fall again. Look at this. They're gonna love that. Hold on. Let's get the money shot. 1, 2. Wait. Yes. 2. This is coordinated, are you? Not this coordinated. Whee! Should this be the thumbnail? Well, y'all, I did it. It took me a long time to finish, but I was just happy to finish. I did, my legs were just so tight, especially my right leg, which I think I mentioned to you that I injured slightly, kind of like 3 weeks ago. I strained-ish my, feeling what it is, I'll have to ask my physical therapist when I see him because I can't remember what it is, but I strained something in my leg that just made the whole rest of my leg feel really bad, so I didn't run for 3 weeks. And then I felt fine, and I did too much yesterday. I knew the adrenaline took over, and I knew I should have forced myself to walk more, but I let myself go with it. I don't regret it. I just think future, I would, be a little bit more aware of that. Just with my anatomy now at this stage in my life and the, bone structural deformities I'm dealing with and the resulting issues, I can't run straight. And I just can't. I need to make sure that I do like a measured walk run, which is how I train. So I don't know. I just got swept up in the feelings yesterday, but it's all good. I just think if I'm going to do any more of these races, I think I need to get like an app that tells me when to run and when to walk. So I have something to remind me. So I did what I am likening to a hobble shuffle for the first 6.5 miles. And then it just, my whole, both legs started to really seize up, and I just knew that I would be risking injury if I even hobble shuffled, which is kind of like a very light jog with a bit of a limp. I just knew I would injure myself, and I really didn't want to injure myself. So I was like, you know what, girl? We're just gonna walk. And I essentially walked the second half of the half marathon. I walked like a 15-minute mile though, which I felt was pretty brisk. But I wasn't like huffing or puffing. I don't feel tired like aerobically at all. My legs are really stiff, but I'm not injured. Like I can still move them and I don't have shooting pain. And that was my goal, was to finish without injuring myself and do something I've never done before, which is the 2-course challenge. I've done the coast to coast challenge, which they don't have anymore because they don't do races at Disneyland. I think it's too hard for them to coordinate with Anaheim for that. But here at Disney World, they have so much of their own property. I've never done a 10K back-to-back with a half. And by the way, I haven't run more than 6 miles since the last time I did a half marathon, which I believe was 2014. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or did I do Princess 2015? Was that the one where I injured my knee? I don't remember, but it's been minimum 6, probably 7 years. I'm just pleased. I'm pleased. What can I say? I'm just really proud of myself. Now I have about an hour and a half till I'm supposed to check out. So I think I'm gonna take a shower, do a nice big stretch, pack up, and then I have a few hours to my flight. And I'm not sure, I'm not gonna make myself walk around a lot. I might actually go to another movie because I can put my legs up and just relax and eat popcorn, and that sounds really good. But it turned into a really nice day, and it was the perfect weather for running. And I just had a really good time. I wasn't upset, I wasn't bummed, I was just so happy and so happy, like proud of myself for listening to my body and not pushing through and knowing like, hey girl, if you go any faster than this today, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. And I didn't. I slowed down. I said, you know what? I don't need to, I'm all for people who, want a PR and do really great and run really fast. And I'm like, yes, I will cheer you on. I do not need to be that person though. I am so stoked that I finished, and I really want to come back for more. I have to consider if that's the right thing for my body, but right now I'm just gonna celebrate. I did get 2 Mylars, even though I don't need them right now, I'm not cold, in the event that I do another Disney race, because their malice are really nice, and then I'll have 2 for the corrals at whatever, if I do another race in the next year or so, or whenever, really. One for my legs and one for my body, and that's the way to go. I had the perfect amount of layers today, I will say that too. I felt really good just with the pre-run layers I had and the during the run layers I had. It was a really good day. It was a really good day, and I'm grateful, and I'm so grateful for you guys for coming along. I realized I didn't do a lot of Disney things while I was here. Honestly, that was not the point of this trip. The point of this trip was taking myself to these races and attempting that challenge. And I prioritized that. And also, I did go, you saw I went to Epcot for a little bit yesterday, mostly to get Starbucks, if I'm being really honest. Like, that's the main reason I went. But also, I wanted to see the wine, and I thought I was going to eat at Wine Dine. I didn't want to go back. Like, it was crowded, yes, and I knew it would be. And I wasn't uncomfortable. I just had my mask on. I realized this is going to be really crinkly. Why am I folding this right now? But I think when I'm here solo, it makes sense to me to be here solo for the races, because it makes absolutely no sense to bring a 3 and a 5-year-old as the only parent to a Disney race. Like, not only doesn't make sense, it's just really infeasible. Like, it's not even feasible, because what would they do? They can't come, they wouldn't be able to come with me to the race. There'd be nobody here to watch them. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And also, like, I want to kind of save my legs and make sure I'm well rested, so I didn't want to spend a lot of time in parks anyway. And I realized when I was in Epcot, I got way off track there. When I was in Epcot, I was like, I love Disney World, but this part for me, right now, I'm not saying that I won't change my mind down the line, because we all change and evolve, but right now, I don't really want to do the parks without my kids. Or, I want to be with people when I'm doing the parks. And I don't have, I think it's great to do them solo, but for me in this moment, I was just like, I had a lot of fun at Downtown Disney when I was there solo, and like going to see the movie and going also to the cute things I wanted, Gideon's and whatever. I had such a blast with that, and taking myself out to dinner and all of that. And I've had such a blast just vegging in my room, watching Netflix and eating mobile to-go orders, and resting up and enjoying myself at these races. So I have to experience these things to figure them out, but I am hoping our 2022 family trip works out. I have planned to bring my kids, just me and the kids, first time ever flying solo at Disney World they'll be 4 and 6 at that point, so that should be fun. It will be awesome, and I can't wait for that, and we'll see. I don't know if another Disney race will pop up or not, but there's nothing quite like it. I will say that. It is a very unique, beautiful thing, and I love it. And now I'm ready to go home to my chicklets and on to the next adventure. I'll see you guys real soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.